Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I have a Rogue Mage Priest breakdown for you guys playing Fire, Assassination, and Discipline. We're going to be fighting a jungle in today's breakdown, and the reason I wanted to put this specific game in here is because we were losing. We were getting our asses kicked from this jungle over and over and over. We had to change up from sub to playing Assassination, and we had to change up our strategy a little bit to actually be able to beat these guys. So that's what I wanted to go over with you guys here in this video. So here we are, Tolvaron Arena, playing Fire, Assassin, Disc, and we're fighting a Disc Survival Feral, fighting a jungle cleave, right? And this definitely wasn't easy. Like I said, we were trying to go Hunter, we were playing Sub-Rogue, things were not working out for us. But we decided to change up the strategy and go for the Feral. So I'm going to actually break down how we, kind of how we played this game to go for the win here. So right away, I'm actually, it looks like I'm 8. Come on, the game started. Let's go, Czar. Come on, what's going on here? Late start, not good, not the play. Got a couple 360s in there as well. But the Priest is running in right away, and we can maybe open Priest, but we don't have to get too crazy on it. I actually commit the Meteor, and in the Priest opener, if we can get Human Trinket or Pain Sup, it's fantastic. If we can't get that, it's pretty much a waste. So, right? Like, that's kind of what we found. If we open Priest, we get nothing. Obviously, just a waste of time. But if we open Priest, get the Pain Sup, that's phenomenal for us. But it depends how much we have to commit as well. So it's a pretty quick opener here. Right away, throw out the Kidney Shot, big damage out onto the Priest. And we got Desperate Prayer and Fade, but not much else besides that. We actually commit the Trinket as well, and Vendetta. So we really need something here. We get the Powered Barrier from the Priest. Still not crazy good. We get a Greater Pyroblast off. It looks like it does connect, but I think at this point in time, it would be nice if we actually swapped up to Hunter or Feral. We go ahead and get a couple Sheeps onto the Hunter. I do get interrupted. Beautiful Life Grip from Gex, bringing me into the center of the map, so I can actually go ahead and recover a little bit here. So much damage coming in from the bleeds, but my Rogue's doing a great job healing. I actually go for the Kidney and the Smoke Bomb onto the Feral, onto the Hunter rather, and we get the Pain Sup. So now that we got the Pain Sup onto the Hunter, there's nothing really keeping us onto the Hunter, right? We're forcing defensive cooldowns. So we could go Priest for the Pain Sup and then go Feral. We could go Hunter for the Pain Sup and then go Feral. Or we could go Feral for the Pain Sup and then go Feral, right? But regardless, we want to get that Pain Sup out of the way, and that was an okay go. And the reason we did it onto the Hunter is because he had no Trinket, so we could easily Trinket, Kidney bomb the Hunter without him actually being able to get out of there any way to get out of there. No Trinket available. So now we're going to kind of play back, right? There's diminishing returns. We're waiting for our next Kidney Shot. We're hanging out. A lot of people ask me, Xaryu, what do we do in this time? What do we do when we're hanging out in between goes? Spell Steal, Polymorph, Greater Pyroblast. Don't Fire Blast. Don't Fire Blast. Don't Fire Blast. Save your Fire Blast charges for the go. Once you get the next Polymorph, once you get the next CC chain, right? Dragon's Breath onto the Hunter. Kit comes out onto me. Casting that Greater Pyroblast. Full blind out onto the Priest. Pet Sack onto the Hunter and Trinket. So we actually got a lot of cooldowns here. That's amazing, right? We get the Pet Sack. It's tracked here. 55 seconds until they have another Pet Sack. Omnibars is that on, by the way. We're going for the Sheep onto the Priest. He still has Premonition or Death for that Sheep, so I don't know if we are actually going to land that, but this is great because next go, no Trinket from Feral. Priest, remember, is playing Relentless, so we can just get a full CC onto the Priest with the Polymorph, and they have no Pet Sack, which means we can win on the Feral in this next go if we set it up clean. Still have Temp Shield, still have Ice Block. We're feeling okay. He does get the Premonition there onto the Sheep. Beautiful job by Milkman X actually deathing or premonitioning that Sheep, denying that entire setup. Full Trap comes out onto my Priest, and this is when you Temp Shield, right? When your Priest is in CC or when your healer is in CC, that is when you want to pop Temp Shield. Not when they're out of CC. Only when they get CC'd, boom, we throw the Temp Shield. They instantly see the Temp Shield and make a hard swap to my Rogue, and my Rogue does counteract that with a Trinket of his own. So now we're kind of hanging out. Kidney Shot comes out in the Feral just to kind of survive, which is an okay go, but we actually get the Greater Pyro and the Meteor, so it's so much damage, but the Priest has no CC on him quite yet. Hopefully, we can get some type of CC on him. We have a counter spell. We have Sheep Diminishing Return, but he does have the Premonition, and he's a great position to avoid that CC. So, well played by the enemy Priest. We get the counter spell onto the Priest. Hopefully, we can get an interrupt on that next cast as well. Doesn't quite look like it. We go for the fake there, do get interrupted anyway. Full Fear comes out onto the Hunter. We're actually going to Sheep the Hunter. Hopefully get some type of CC onto the Priest as well. My Rogue does a great job slowing the Priest. We fake the death. We full Sheep the Priest. All right, let's rewind this. Let's rewind, because this is the game. This is how you win games right here, boys. rewind straight to here. Hunter is feared. My priest is trapped. We sheep the hunter to continue the CC chain. The hunter has to be CC'd or he's going to stun me, kick me, silence me, stop the goes. We sheep the hunter. My rogue tab targets priest and boom, puts a crippling poison. Peekaboo. That is what I'm talking about, my man. Those are the plays I like to see. The upper level, the upper echelon of some rogue assassination play. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, with the crippling, the priest can't move, right? He's stuck in place. We cast the poly to 99%. Boom. 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 Juke the polymorph, right? Premonition comes out. Premonition comes out. We fake the death. Insta recast. Blink to land it out of line of sight. We wouldn't have got this without the crippling. Beautiful crippling. Full sheep onto the priest. Kidney shot onto the feral. No trinket available. There actually is pet sack back. So if he does get pet sacked, he could survive here. But this is exactly the type of setup that we want to see here. Tons of damage coming out. Pet sack does land. Mending bandage. Boom. Interrupted with the dragon's breath. Going for a resheep. Popped attempt to stay offensive. Pain suppression also lands onto me. So now we force out that pet sack. Vendetta is committed. Half sheep coming in late. Going potentially for a quarter sheep here. Feral so low. 24% life. So much damage onto him still. We have 2 kicks available. We get the first kick on the priest. We still have that second kick available, but I do get silenced from the hunter. Cyclone being casted. I get full cloned there. So hopefully in this next go, what I'm looking at here, okay, what I'm thinking about here is there's no pet sack for 30 seconds, and I have combustion in 5. Woo, baby. You know what that means? We're going to pop combust with no pet sack. We force the pet sack without the combust, and we're going to take the W in this next go. With 30 seconds left on the feral trinket. So it'd be a perfect little timing window to actually get the win here. So let's see what happens. Boom. Fake out the death. Boom. Get the full sheep. Once again, guys, this is so critical. So critical. Look at this. Priest behind LOS. Cast the poly to 99%. We fake out the premonition. Full sheep now onto the priest. We have combust. If the kidney lands on the feral, he's going to go down. So much damage. We lock that counterspell. Going for a resheep here. Mending bandage coming out. We pop the combustion. Going for one more sheep. So much damage. Hopefully get a fear off that polymorph. Boom. Full fear. Combust damage lands. Feral should maybe go down. Oh yeah, now I remember this game now. He actually like barely lives at like 1% for a while. But we do double interrupt the priest there. We use the dragon's breath as to interrupt as well. I actually want to replay what we did there at the end. So he's casting penance and my rogue step kicks priest and he's casting the mend and I turn around and boom, dragon's breath there onto the mend. So we get like the double stop there onto the priest to kind of just slow his healing down and then boom, finally take out the feral. So kind of a sloppy opener. Kind of a sloppy game in general, but getting those CCs, guys. Getting those CCs, faking the deaths, doing the things like crippling on the off target. Very, very critical. And once you get the CC, throw the kidney out, get a ton of burst, force defensives, run away, pop the defensives when you need to with the temp shield, with the trinkets, the evasions, the ice blocks, pain subs, and then run back in, get the sheep, get the kidney, right? Fake out the deaths, get the vanish cheap shots or the blinds, and boom. That's how that matchup goes. Very, very difficult, but you actually can win by going on to the Feral Druid. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you did not enjoy the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs down. Talk to me down below in the comments about what you guys want to see in upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys want to follow along on Instagram, I let you guys know on Instagram stories when I'm live streaming, when I'm uploading a new YouTube video, all the kind of stuff I'm doing behind the scenes. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, take your phone out, Xaryu, LOL, boom, give me a follow. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.